Welcome back, everyone, to another segment of the MCR. Mac and TJ. My name's TJ. Two old guys, as one of our one of our spiteful commenters made mention of recently. We're just two
Well,
old guys.
when you got nothing else to say, that's where you go because you're still a
Yeah.
little boy in your mom's basement.
So two seasoned gentlemen from the state of Michigan, Great Lakes State. Okay,
Yeah.
and in this segment, I want to talk about the Biden situation. There's, you talk. First of all, let's just say you talk about someone talking out of both sides of their mouth. Will he stay or will he go? Da 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 da.
Right.
Uh, you hear he's going to go, but then he's going to stay. He doesn't like the way he's being pushed out the door. So maybe he'll just dig in. That's almost what I see happening here.
Well,
Okay.
he has 3,900 delegates that they can't take away from him.
Yeah. Uh, and I thought, between his relationship with him and his own party, when is the useful idiot no longer useful? You
Well,
know?
I've been wanting to do this topic for a long time for all these people who like this moron that commented on nasty comment on our video. I don't think they realize that when the state is done using them, what's going to happen to them.
Oh
And
yeah,
we're going to see what's
yeah.
going to happen to Joe. And I had a minor conspiracy theory that the plan was to kill Trump, then kill Biden, and blame it on us.
Well, you know what?
Not us
Right,
personally, but
right now, anything is possible. Uh, right from the very start of his presidency, we kind of speculated he was going to be a one and done. Uh, you know, we even kicked, at the very beginning of his presidency, we kicked around the possibility, the concept, the likelihood that he was really a figurehead president, that the deep state had the country on cruise control. Obama might have been the puppet master to it all. I mean, and but now there's a little glitch here. The useful idiot. Well, he wants to stick around and
he
you know,
can't win, and they know it.
well, they know it, but he's in another he's living in another realm, another
How long
fantasy.
ago was it that we were hearing from the leftist media? I'm not even going to call it the mainstream media anymore because they're mainstream about nothing. The leftist media was saying Trump can't win, Trump can't get elected. Well, why were they so damn worried about a guy who can't get elected? And if Joe really did get 80 million votes, which no rational person believes, then what would you be worried about?
Well, uh, yeah, and I'm gonna say this, get this off the table right off the bat. If he's not fit for reelection, he's not fit to be president
Well, and he
today.
hasn't. He hasn't been the
You
whole
know,
time. He hasn't been
uh,
the whole time.
you talk about a political party in denial. You know, uh,
Yep.
they just and of course, a couple weeks ago, we did a segment on, as I was running down the latest news articles. I said I feel like we're witnessing in real time a country in distress,
Oh yeah.
and the top guy who's supposed to have the nuclear codes the, might be wearing diapers right now as we speak. I don't know.
Well, you know what? I don't care. Medical condition is medical condition. I'm mostly concerned about his mental state, and he's clearly not capable of doing this job. I would tell you, I'm not capable of doing this job, and I'm a 10,000 times sharper than he is.
Yeah. Uh, I've kind of jokingly speculated the only way Biden's leaving the White House is to drag Dr. Jill out the door, kicking and screaming.
Well, I suspect now they say they're trying to work out details for him to step aside. What are those details? How much money? How much clean, freshly laundered money they're going to get from Ukraine? Because
And
these people are not leaving without getting paid. It's
and,
not
and
happening.
one of Biden's closest advisors, Hunter, really does kind of need him to stay in office. You
Well,
know,
he's gonna pardon him, of course, before he leaves.
He better hurry up and do it
If
then.
he really wanted to stick it to his party, he would pardon Hunter on Friday and Trump on Saturday. And he'd really stick it to him.
I heard there's a center right political commentator on CNN of all things, and doggone it if I don't forgot to write down his name. He kind of mentioned to the roundtable the other day on CNN. He feels like right now what there's happening is almost a soft coup, with his party, the DC establishment, and President Biden.
Well, it's not really new. I believe the same thing happened with Lyndon Johnson, and it was Republicans that went to the White House and sat down with Richard Nixon and said, "Hey, you're going to get impeached, and you're going to get convicted, and you're going to get removed from office, so you need to step down."
But when you think about how the Democrats conduct business, this is nothing new with them. I mean, they're trying to take the presidency from Biden, but let's take a walk down memory lane. 2015, fabricating delegates to take the primary away from Bernie Sanders.
Right.
Okay. Right. 2020, fabricating votes and voters, and we'll soft pedal on this point here. To fabricate electoral anomalies in 2020. Does anyone really believe he got 80 million votes? Like
I said earlier, no rational person.
I mean, this is the Democrat Party's modus operandi. They just make up the rules as they go, fabrication upon fabrication. It just nothing's beyond the pale with those people there. No dignity, no honor, no nothing.
If they think you're a problem, they shoot you in the head like they did John Kennedy. They shoot you down like they did Robert Kennedy. They shoot you down like they did, and I say they, I'm meaning the deep state and who were the Democrat or their tools. They shoot down Dr. King. They shot President Trump, and I don't think they're done shooting people.
Well, one of my final thoughts here, and it's slightly, when I see how badly Biden is trying to stay in office, the thought crossed my mind. Biden is doing exactly what the Democrats accuse President Trump, in that if Trump becomes president, he won't leave office, and the comedy here is Biden's kind of doing the same thing.
Well, they always do. They always accuse you of what they do.
In a warped sort of way, I almost enjoy being a spectator to this chaos within the Democrat Party. But the problem is that the country's suffering for it. So
yeah, people are suffering.
Shame on me, I guess.
Put up a graphic here, and if I can find it, I'll do it. My wife and I coming back from Indiana, seeing a concert, roll up to I want to top off my car once I get back in Michigan, and we see, what do we see on the gas pump? $168.
To fill up your vehicle?
Not my vehicle. Someone else had.
Someone else's vehicle.
Next to, yeah.
Well, yeah. And like I said, I'm a BJ member, so gas went up a dime since last Sunday. I'll tell you, for me,
right.
So anyways, this country's going downhill, and Democrats don't give a rodent's derrière about it.
I'll tell you, there's a very simple explanation for that. They don't want this country. They don't want separation of powers. They want to rule over us. They're not leaders. They want to be rulers.
But anyways, that's all I got. I mean, whether or not he's still president by the time this segment airs, who knows? Like I said, you read one article that any minute there could be a release of his resignation, but then you turn around and find out he's still campaigning and scheduling more rallies, to.
Well, they may. My prediction may yet come true that they're going to. They may, if he won't get out, they may kill him. say it was a MAGA supporter, revenge for Trump, then try to start some kind of major event where they can declare martial law, suspend the elections, and it's going to be on.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. Anything else there, Mac?
Nope, never surrender.
All right. There we go. Okay. Thanks everyone for your support, and we'll catch you in the next segment. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.